Hello everyone，安统资三甲谢志阳。My title is 盘后资讯、盘后定价交易。My data source is 内政部资料开发平台。My organization is 金融监督管理委员会证券期货局。My data URL is there. And this data contain ETF training data from the Taiwan Stock Exchange, recording transaction information and price change for each index on site trade day. And this number of data exchange is reduced to 1,333, and title number of value is 10, and title value price difference is 涨跌价差。And my variable list organization fund and variable different of independent value are following. Container is 有日期、证券代号跟证券名称 ，and normal is 成交股数、成交笔数、成交金额、开盘价、最高价、最低价跟涨跌价差。And my data clean, no very well detailed, and no new developed very well at that. As for the missing value, I simple into 0 because that means there was no training value for that stone on that day. Distributory mode can declare price, continue no more data, and alternate finding optimizable pin. Therefore, description behind is not always necessary. And I use 100 encoder is to convert context variable into 0 and 1 demote value to avoid analysis size of the relationship between context. And my test size is 0.2, and my test S is 0.595505. And overfitting this mode away percent and mid simple asset or 0.02, and let this is 0.01. It is that over learning begin to also find meaning simple sport. This research shows that regardless of whether trend score or middle behind finance loading mid are used, and whether Gini or entropy is used as a simple combination and model showing 1,100% asset on the trend data. And the test acceleration is trend of test crankwell and entropy and model based plus Gini preference based. And compare result, the acceleration rate was all the same into the feature theory did not have the severe impact on model perfection in this data set. And treat this data on ultimately use the total values tree model. This model has 85 nodes and 33 levels, and tree data is the same as the future serial model, and each retain all organization future information make the model serial more integral. And the rule literal is binary cross-fetch, and yes, it's 0 or 1. And the CV, the answer is 0.5677373. The optimization ratio pressure is this 5. And the date and the execution rule, data processing is this. And simple in this rule, if content correct is price different high or low, often too incorrect. This can easily learn through 1. Role being determined by the measure of contagion confidence, and some minor but important rule special case going undiscovered. Simple can improve the class imbalance problem made this real more complex. And the most safe is this: high, low, and middle. And the SVN declaration, since SVN is the best concept model, is started to use row continue value without disclosure to update value and distant information. And the record all continue normal value are recording use one-hot encoder to allow surprise ring can be length or matter mode more essentially for the difference between contagion. And the standing relation is all normal fitting use, especially that difference are contained for each very other sense score, which help improve the color ability and complexity of FEM model. Latest 3 is 0.2 and latest SS is 0.595505. And the trans test accessory is this, and IC use 0.1 and 1. Model we use the normal spread SBS result. High test will apply to 61% compared of model compared and computer costs. And RF discussion, this random forest model did not discrete and vary because random forest can find the optimization code to hiding continue very more differ will reduce almost of information and model perfection. And record normal value are the record use one encoder to host by already in turning to label encoder will help random forest learning context feel more accessible. And standing detection. Random forest did not record standing because I'm tree like single result than the discrete or garnet and future single did not appear the main. Therefore, this study did not real future, and the test size is 0.2 and test as a list. And the trend test accessory is this. AI necessary use 300, 600, 900, and 1200. And model remote result is because high test set accessory approach to 0.61 and have a better than the other short model. And number 2 is mix is not compact fit of compact data use their deep of the model to further interact between very best. And KNN, this creation can rely on the extra district between future value for the community to continue very well discrete distant information and reduce model accessory. For the study did not decrease the value. Content value are all encoding use one encoder to avoid encoding of case by label encoder with without discrete comment in KNN. And the 6 can use discrete to mode similar different in the future score can affect the model. Therefore, using normal is used for all normal features to make discrete more balanced and the model more similar. And the test size 0.2 and test accessory is there. And the best case I found is 5, and best case test accessory is 0.6212422322. And the voting is this. And Voting trend test as social compassion is less. And k-means on the left is code are used for k-means with k. The k4 and above is the available point. Finally, we choose k2 and then serve a ground number with a relation high zero confusion. The solution while k plus 2 has high value 0.5305. In general, clean and good current order selection was k value are significantly low and therefore unsuitable for cursors. I will say cursor says good and cursor very good. If a major default is used for programming, can allow for configuration excessive of application. It is 66.46%, which means that the config results are very consistent with the organization configuration. Compare the test result of FENKN, discrete tree, and random forest. I compute random forest is a precision base. And thank you.